Oh, shoot. I should have shared that, huh? Let me, how do I share it? Is it too late to share it? Let me see, how do I share it? What's that? No, don't do that, May. Oh, well. Don't matter. It's here. It's recorded. Oh, God, I'm about to say, oh, shit. Oh, this pollen is getting to me. It's okay. I'm still hard-headed. I don't want to take my damn Sudafed. I feel my nose swelling now. Y'all, this is some nasty shit as far as these damn bugs. There is a whole hive of carpenter bees. I hope they don't knock this damn stand over. They're very fat. And they are like all in the mix. They are just like twirling in a circle. They like to drill holes in the house. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. And they did all of them. So anyway, I am planting seedlings today. It is the spring, and it's that time, baby. There are some very ugly bugs. I got this directly out of the compost bin. So there's some creatures that's gonna pop out. What the hell? Okay. That's a damn pine cone. I try to get the, oh Lord, y'all see them running? Oh, they're so ugly, gross. Can y'all see them? They running scared. I got them scared, I got them running. I got them bugs running. They all over the place. That's why I got gloves on. I got gloves on for that reason. These carpenter bees, hey y'all, cut that shit out. They got sawdust coming in my face because they're like drilling and playing. Y'all chill out. Chill the hell out. Damn bees. Okay, that's a piece of glass. We don't need that. Put that out. So I always check the compost because this compost comes from the county, you know? Compost comes from the county. So I got little pieces of paper and all kind of other shit in here. All right, so what I do to start out with, I'm gonna plant a whole lot of stuff. And I have big pots, but those big pots will not be used for a good while. Okay, because I gotta put this stuff called brown cow in here. Okay, so we got brown cow. This is kind of like manure. Okay, so I put parts of brown cow in here. There we go. That's enough. Sit down there. Okay, so we've got some manure, some fresh manure. Cow shit. Got that cow shit in there. So now I gotta mix it around with all the bugs. Gotta mix the cow manure with all the bugs. Gotta mix it with the bugs. All right. Hopefully none of them jump out on me. Okay, so we mix it with the bugs. Hey everybody, we're planting today. I gotta get little sticks and random shit out of here. Ping, ping, it's ping, ping and all over the place. All right, hopefully no ugly bugs will jump on me. Piece of plastic, ain't no telling what you find in your compost. There go a, let me see. Can y'all see them? They running around. Get out of here. Toss your ass out. I'm kind of mean to bugs. Once you get a garden, you're mean to bugs. You get mean to them. You be like, hey, get your ass out of here. Especially them worms. Hello, butler cats. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour former plants, seedlings. Uh-oh, did I see something? Fuck. Man, it's always something crawling. Okay, y'all, check this one. Can y'all see him? Let me see if that, can y'all see that? Y'all see him? That's a worm. It's all kind of critters in here. He gonna stay in there. He'll do his job. They all have a job to do. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm emptying all of these, and I'm gonna mix it. And like I kind of call it remixing. You know, I put my new compost and my. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Y'all hear me all right? Is it bumping or making crazy sounds? My sound, or is it okay? Hello. It's good. Okay. Cool. Cool. So that's all I'm doing now. And I'm going to start planting. Let's see, what are we planting today? Let me get it. We're going to plant tomatoes. And then I got a whole variety of peppers. I got a whole bag of peppers to plant. Whole bunch. Okay. So I'm a black woman who lives a garden life. I'm a black woman who lives a garden life. And for some reason, I believe that allergies are a figment of one's imagination, despite I suffer constantly, because I refuse to take any of the drugs, antihistamines. I swear I'm natural, and I'm going to survive. I be suffering, sneezing, coughing, nasal. Oh, that's an ugly one. There goes another one. Let's see, y'all. This is a different one. Another piece of wildlife. Y'all see that one? That is a centipede. All right, bruh, get out of here. You gotta go. Okay, so we got centipedes, roly-polies, worms, ants, all kind of creepy crawlers in here. That's why I got gloves on, because I don't want to touch. I do not want to touch. Okay, I do not want to touch. So I'm emptying these out, and then, oh, whoa. I've even had snakes in the garden, y'all. Snakes, fucking snakes, believe it or not. And I'm just as calm. I'd be like, there's a snake. There's a snake. I don't know if he bites. I don't know if he's poisonous, but there's a snake. So I had to learn to kind of get me a stick or something. Starts, you know, whacking around a little bit. You whack around, they'll run away. Don't sneak up on them. Like, don't sit your ass in the middle of a bunch of weeds and call yourself gonna weed it. He'll run right on your ass. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is take your hoe or your broomstick and swash around. Let him know where you at, and then he'll get the hell on. Because snakes really don't want no smoke. They really don't. They don't like people. They want to be in dark places, and they want to be left the fuck alone. That's the truth. Okay? But I'm not too scared of much. But I was one of those little girls. They used to pick up shit, you know, pick up frogs and different animals and bring it home. Mommy, can we put it in a container? Keep it. It's a pet. My mom be looking at me like, you are the strangest little black girl. You know, she used to say, you get that from them white folks. That's what she used to tell me. You get that shit from them white folks. Always picking up random ass animals. And she right. Because black people don't do that. Black people, we don't be picking up insects and shit that can cause problems. You know what I'm saying? Make your life complicated, sting you, bite your ass, give you rabies. Black people don't do shit like that. We're not adventurous like that. White people are the ones that like to go play with sharks and hug bears and things like that. So she wasn't wrong when she said, you getting that from them white folks, picking all these damn insects and animals up and bringing them home. She wasn't lying. She was not lying. She was right. So I still kind of maintain that. I don't like shit crawling on me, though. Don't get it wrong. I do not want that shit crawling on me. It's fine that it's on, you know, it could be around, but don't get on me. That's the difference. Don't crawl on me, because I'm not going to be friendly about that. I am not friendly about that. Okay, so we got to focus on mixing this up. So we're going to mix it up and get it going. And don't forget, you know, at some point I will I will be at some point I will be watering it, so it's not going to be all these creepy crawlers. They everywhere. The creepy crawlers are everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, get some of this stuff out. Okay, now good. All right, let me turn it back this way. All right, so what I'm gonna do is start putting the this is the stuff that's kind of time consuming, right? And no worries as far as I know it looks dry as fuck, but basically what I'm doing is mixing in the dirt, the soil, mixing in the soil. I have a problem whenever I put seedlings out. I have this community fucking squirrel who's getting on my last nerve. I need to find out what's the lifespan of a damn squirrel, because maybe he won't be around long. You know what I mean? I ain't wishing death on him. I already got in trouble on YouTube for talking about I was going to SHOOT his ass. But, oh my God, I forgot my topic. I'm just rambling. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to get to my topic in a second. But, okay, let me slow down. Focus, man. Focus. The ADD is kicking in. Focus, man. Focus. What was I saying? Okay. These little creepy crawlers, boy, they busy. Oh, they busy in here. And I use my finger. That's what I do. There go another creepy crawler. Fine straw. But what I do is I put water in this later. So it'll it won't be totally like dry. No worries. It won't be dry. But yeah, back to that squirrel. You see how quick my ADD is? Take my attention. Then I lose myself. It might be age. I'm like in my 40s. I'm mid 40s, going on late 40s. Might be memory. I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, but I got the ADHD. I'm all over the fucking place. So don't take long for me to lose my way. I usually walk around with a fucking list, believe it or not. I have a list. I literally make a list every day. And that's how I manage to function in life. Yep. Without a list, I ain't shit. I'm not shit without a list. I need a list to tell me exactly what to do, because I would run around all day long and get nothing done with my ADHD. This shit's bad. I got it real bad. I've been had it though. I'm better than I used to be, because I used to do a thing called Space Cadet. Space Cadet is when I used to stare out into the open, Oh, that's an ugly one. Oh, they're so gross. All these little legs. But I used to stare out into open space. And I'd sit there like that for 45 minutes, just be gone. Ask me where I went, I can't tell you. I just be gone, just staring. And I'd be all in my head. I'd be went on a whole trip. I'd be imagining, thinking, time traveling, everything. And it was a problem sometimes when I was a teacher, because sometimes my students, during the work period, they'd be like, Miss Freeman, Miss Freeman, Miss Freeman. They're like, she ignoring us, y'all, Miss Freeman. And somebody have to do something stupid like jump up and down or cuss or something, then that'll bring my attention back. I'm like, hello, what happened? What y'all doing? And they'd be like, why are you ignoring? I'm like, I'm not ignoring you, baby. I went somewhere. I got ADHD. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. So I'm sure people probably thought my ass was on drugs at certain points. But anyway, nobody come here to talk about my fucking ADHD struggles, okay? Nobody's perfect, Nobody's fucking perfect. Everybody got something. Everybody got something. The thing is, are you going to be bold enough to be real about your shit, Are you going to be bold enough to be real about your shit? Claim your shit. And if you claim your shit, you be all right. Can't nobody hold it against you, because everybody got something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something. Anyway, that damn squirrel, see? You see how I looped around again? The fucking squirrel, let me just finish the squirrel. The squirrel has decided he's going to dig up my seedlings. I have patches all over here where I have put seedlings down. But the fucking squirrel, I need to give him a name, don't I? The fucking squirrel has been digging little holes all over my garden. And it takes everything in me not to get me a BBGUN and go for broke. I'm trying to be in line with God's plan. You understand? It's not easy when you got a active fucking squirrel. And then he has the nerve to leave his little nutshells after he digs in my garden. He gets his food out. And then he sits over there on top of the tree, and he proceeds to bark at me. Did y'all know that squirrels bark? He's like, ew, 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 ew. When I'm in my garden working and harvesting. He's looking like, get out of my stuff. Don't take my food. I assume that's what he's saying if we translated it. But he's very aggressive. And until I leave, he keeps, ew, I don't never hear that sound till I get in my own garden. He thinks he runs this. And he actually lives in my house. In the attic. He does. He'll be scrambling around up there. But we don't go upstairs much. Anyway. So that's enough about the damn squirrel. I haven't seen his ass today. But if he gets in this, we gonna fight. If he starts digging in this right here that I just have, and y'all see the squares, I mean those circles over there, that's where they're gonna be. So if he gets his ass on that table, and then he starts digging in this, we gonna have a serious problem. Don't do this. Uh-oh, it froze. It froze. Why does it freeze? That's crazy. I don't understand why it freezes. Anyway, that's fine if it freezes. I'm just gonna keep talking. I think it's still working though. It says, is it still live? Yeah, it's still live. Oh well. I don't know why it does that. So y'all can't see me. Dang. Oh well. Anyhow, why does the live stream do that? There is no... I wish I could refresh it. Is there any way I could refresh? Does it refresh? No litter, no crush. What is that? Cancel. Community moderation. I don't know nothing about that. Chat filter. Is it back? It looks like it's back. Is it back, y'all? It's crazy. Okay, it's back. What did I do? How did I do it? Anyway. That's cool. I guess God wants to see the seeds come to fruition on camera, huh? Maybe. Anyhow. My topic today is Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, not only Brittany Renner, but the bastardization of Islam. That's what I want to talk about, the bastardization of Islam. And why am I speaking on it? Because I have seen several people decide. Now, y'all, it's some famous Muslims in the world. Let me say that first. Let's talk about some famous Muslims in the world. Let's go back to the beginning. Islam is the largest growing religion in the world, okay? More people are getting converted to Islam than anything. And they said, what was it, in 2050, I believe, or 2060, Islam will, I want to say the majority, most dominant religion in the world, by 2060, I believe. And that has to do something, too, with not only the Western world converting to Islam, but also the fact that, you know, the Arab and the Asian and Middle Eastern countries, they have a pretty, you know, robust, what do you call it? All right, I'm going to take my gloves off for a minute. They have a pretty robust reproductive group of people, you know. So, that's part of that. So, Islam is a religion that is dominant in many parts of the world. And I myself, I think what I'm going to do, y'all, I think I'm going to do tomatoes here. And then I'll do peppers over here. This is hard to do. This is hard decisions to make, you know? It's hard. So I'm going to do Roma tomatoes first. I usually get me like a spoon or something, and I use that, but I'm gonna use my own finger today to dig the holes, okay? So I'm just gonna stick my finger in to make a hole, and it only needs to go like, you know, just a little bit. You don't need to go real deep. It's like 1/2 inch or so. And sometimes it cave in a little bit. And so, you know, Islam is a very respected religion. And there seems to be a bastardization of Islam. And when I say a bastardization, I'm saying that there are lots of people in pop culture who are trying to embrace Islam as a scapegoat for some bullshit. And I'm going to give a disclaimer because I need to let people know that I am a little bit, was it the word biased? I'm a little biased here. I'm getting my seeds together, y'all. I'm getting all the seeds out. Okay, so I've got tomato seeds. So I'm going to do them. And I want to say that too. I have natural hands. Y'all see that? I don't have no nails and stuff because I be doing a lot of this stuff. These bees are really... Hey, y'all, take a fucking break, man. Shit. Motherfucker, just go sit your ass down. Go sit the fuck down somewhere. They keep fighting. They're doing like 3 of them in a row, just twirling around. And it's almost like there's like a big ass black, keeps flying in circles. They need to sit down somewhere. Go sit your ass down. Jeez. Y'all get me? See? Y'all fuck my ADHD. Y'all fuck my ADHD up with all that. See? I got to do a method because I'm going to fuck around and put more seeds in there than I need to. Okay, we're going to start with this row and we're going to work our way to the front. So I'm dropping 2 seeds per section. That's all you need, 2 seeds per section. Either it's going to work or it ain't, you know? And so out of this whole tray, it looks like it's about, let's see, that's, how many is that? That's 12, 24, that's 30. That's 30 right there. And out of them 30, okay, you're going to end up with probably about 20 actual plants. So that's how that go. You got to think about your ratios. It seemed like a lot of plants, right? But it's not. And then by the time some shit happens and this happens and that, you realize, okay, fuck it. I need more seeds. Let me get some more seeds. I'm going to finish this all. All this is going to be Roma tomatoes. I like Roma. They really good for cooking, They make the best sauce. And I got basil out here. I got everything. I got a lot of shit, y'all. I got fruit trees. I'm trying to have a little homestead as much as one can in the suburbs, Trying. Uh-oh, I put some in there already. Be careful, man. I said I was going to do a method. Y'all see that? I'm fucking up the method. Start in the back, move to the front. What is that climbing out? Man, it's always something moving around here. Some motherfucker climbing out of something or going into a hole. They so active out here. Okay. All right, so now I have all my whole thing there is done. So the Roma tomatoes are done. Let me just put this here so I don't forget. Well, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Here it go. Right here. Put that right there so I don't forget what that is. Oh, that's not working. Let me stick it in between. Okay, so we got Roma stick it that way. Roma tomatoes, right? And I'll go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow and I'll get some more. And I'll get some more sticks, label sticks. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I have a lot of respect for Islam. And so I should start off by saying that I was 16, I converted. That's the disclaimer I want to say. At 16, I converted to Islam. Now, my chat is not moving. I don't know why. I don't know if it's broke. I don't know if it's functional or not. I don't know. I'm going to focus on these seeds, though. And I'm going to just talk. So I converted to Islam. So I'm biased here. I just buried somebody. Oh, boy. Just buried somebody here. He was trying to come out the hole when I was pushing it in. It's okay. It's okay. You're a bug. You'll make it. You'll be all right, bro. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You like to dig in dirt. That's what you do. So you'll be all right. I don't feel bad. So I'm pushing it down, making the seeds. And then so what I'll do is I'll put water on it. And I'm going to sit it on one of those tables. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tables down here. 2 up there. Okay? So I have... I can do seedlings and potted plants. And I'm going to try to put my potted tomatoes up there and hope the damn worms don't get to it. I tried to do them along this thing right here on the outside, and the fucking worms tore them up. I got some tomatoes out of it, but it wasn't what it should have been. So I think I'm gonna try bigger. I got a lot of big potted plants. I don't know if y'all can see them over there. I got a lot of big potted plants. You know, like the kind that you can actually grow a whole tomato plant out of. And eventually, if it gets too big, I just put the shit in the ground. Because I think everything does better in the ground. That's just my opinion. So all these people talking about, I'm going to grow it on my balcony. Okay, motherfucker, okay. It's a very strict religion. I'm not finna sit here and talk about Islam forever. I'm just giving an idea. Islam, in my opinion, is nothing like Christianity. In my opinion, if you take on the idea of Islam, you have to represent. You have to be on code. There's some shit that ain't allowed. Islam is not the type of religion you just make your own, okay? Just do what you want to do. Christianity, you can just do what the fuck you want to do, because you know they say, you can't judge anybody. Stop judging. Well, Islam judges. Islam judges. Islam don't even play the radio. You're not finna come and tell me, this is my boyfriend and we getting married at the mosque. No, the fuck you're not. They're not going for that. Nobody's coming to the wedding. You're not having the wedding. And matter of fact, I want to say the mosque probably don't even allow gay people. Like, if you openly gay, like, they probably tell you can't come. I mean, think about this. Women can't even go to the mosque while they're having their period. So it makes you think they would let a gay man or a gay couple or whatever come into a mosque together. Not going to happen. I'll just put it this way. It's going to have a violent outcome. You don't want that. That's the smoke you don't want. What I'm trying to say is Islam is very strict. They don't play the radio. They're not Western, and they don't give a fuck about it. That's why if you go to a Muslim country, as a woman particularly, you decide you want to act up, you're probably going to get your ass whooped. I'm just telling you. Publicly, they're going to kick your ass. Islam don't play the radio, okay? Islam is very strict, and you have to actually learn Islam. You have to know Islam. You have to study it. It's not your culture, and it's so different. I know, because I had converted to Islam. I converted to Islam at 16. I'm not going to get into Islam. My point is, it ain't nothing to play with. And they have something called fatwa, okay? And fatwa means that if your ass decides you want to be stupid and disrespect Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, okay? Or you want to disrespect the Muslim Ummah, the Muslim Brotherhood, they can call a fatwa on you, meaning that they can ask for your life to be taken in honor, like an honor killing, okay? That ain't what you want. There's this guy named Rushdie Al-Steed, I believe, Salvador Rushdie. He fuck around and got a fatwa called on him because he wrote a real fucked up book about Prophet Muhammad. And he wrote that shit back in the 80s, y'all. To this day, he's been in hiding since then. They called a fatwa on him, meaning any Islamic person who takes his life, gets rid of him, does him in, will be honored, by the religion. You're doing an honorable thing, and you will automatically be offered Jannah, which is heaven. Okay, that's dangerous. You know how many people come for you? Automatic entrance to heaven. Shit, they gonna fuck you up. Okay, they gonna fuck you up good. I wouldn't want to be you. If you get a fatwa call, you might just go ahead and just cancel your damn self, okay? Just cancel yourself. No religion has a fatwa. So what I'm trying to tell you is Islam ain't nothing to play with. That's my point. Don't play with Islam. And so when I was 16, I converted to Islam. And by the time I was 18, 19, I kind of realized, thought I heard something. I kind of realized that I was, even though I hadn't been exposed to the world too much, by 18, 19, because I married at 17. But I realized, I married into Islam at 17, arranged marriage. I realized that I wasn't quite cut out, y'all. Y'all know why I wasn't cut out? Because my ass just had, I'm in a Western country, and I had a lot of things that I desired to do and be. And they were anti-Islamic things, okay? Just average everyday stuff. You just want to, I don't want to get into it. I'm just going to say, just in general, it's a lot of shit you can't do. You can't be going to the club. You can't hang out. You can't have male friends. There's no this. There's no. It's a whole lot of shit that you got to do to be a good Muslim. And I have Islam in my heart. I love Islam. But the daily life of Islam, I take what I can do, but I don't claim myself as a Muslim. I will not disrespect Islam. So I think that lots of people will tell you that. They will tell you out of respect. They will tell you, I'm Muslim in heart, but I am not a practicing Muslim. They will not claim it because they respect Islam. And they know they don't want you to think, they do not want you to think that they are a representation of the religion. Nobody wants to misrepresent Islam. You understand? It's a respect. Don't sit there with a fucking 20 ounce, a 40, and a cocktail in your hand talking about you a Muslim. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's misrepresentation. So that's why it's so important. I kind of look at Dave Chappelle, and I have to give him a little bit of a pass. He is a Muslim, but you see him smoking and drinking in public all the time. And it's hard to guess that he's a Muslim. He doesn't look like a Muslim or act like a Muslim. And the shit he be saying damn sure don't be Islamic, okay? But that's his private life. He doesn't owe anybody anything, okay? I think somebody must have asked him. I don't think he tries to parade himself as a Muslim. But anyway, I respect people. They have it in their heart. They may not live it by action, but most people who are Islamic, they live it. And it's so easy to live it when you live in an Islamic country, okay? When you're in a Western country, it's very, very difficult. You have to live around Muslims, just like Jews. They create their own neighborhoods, their own culture. Then it makes it a bit easier, right? But when you live around average, everyday people and you try to practice Islam, it's very difficult. Anyway, let me get to Brittany Renner. So we got this hoe named Brittany Renner. She done ran around, did what she want to do, been wild, been a drunk too. She's been pushing herself out there, and she got a right to do that, okay? We're in a Western country. You got a right as a woman to sell your looks and be a model and, you know, be a groupie. You got a right to do all that. Can't nobody stop you from being a groupie, a OnlyFans girl, whatever the hell your pathetic heart desires. You got a right to do that shit, okay? You got a right. I'm not taking away nobody's right. I'm not doing that. But what I will say is, once you get done with your whole phase, now that you damn near 40, now you done with your whole phase. Is that what we doing now? You done with your whole phase, so now you decide you want to be a Muslim. All of a sudden, man, I saw her the other day on something on YouTube, and this broad is basically trying to promote herself as a Muslim. I was like, really? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Now, I saw her when she first put a head wrap on, and she was talking to me. I mean, what's her name did that too? What's her name? Melanie King. She came with that crap. She came on some channel, and she's just like, oh, you black women and all you women, stop being whores, you know, after she done throwed herself out there and all around. And that's what they do. They want to come and they want to be extreme. So you've been an extreme hoe out here wild and doing whatever. I don't keep up with the chick, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I can't name for you, but she's branded to, like, what do you call it? She's branded as somebody who's supposed to put on some clothing, and it's revealing clothing. She's got a contract for that. I mean, she's all over the place. She's branding herself. But part of your brand, sister girl, is you looking like that, looking like the hoe you been. That's part of your branding. So my question is, are you really ready to give that up for Islam? Are you ready to give that up for Islam? Because see, what you can do is put no hair wrap on and put no jolly bob on, which is the long dress to the floor. You can't put that shit on. And then next 2 minutes later, your ass is on fucking MTV or whatever, some network, or you at some club, tossing them back, you know, kicking it, acting like a stripper again. You can't do that. You can't switch up with Islam like that. You cannot do that. That's not right. It's not honorable. And I think that Western people, I think we don't really have an appreciation and respect for Islam. Christianity, we're doing these tomatoes now. This is called beefsteak tomato. These be fat. These be real big and fat. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off putting one in each and see what happens. I got less of these. I'm gonna start off in the back row. put one in and see what happens. Okay, I put two. But you see what I'm saying? You can't bastardize Islam because you need to rebrand yourself. And we saw Madonna do that shit. She was always trying to rebrand herself. Beyonce's always, she didn't went cowboy. 1 minute she was a Black Panther, and 1 minute she was what was the word? She tried to do some kind of Afrocentric shit, and then another minute, what else did Beyonce? She tried to be a beauty queen, right? And then she tried to brand herself. What's the other thing she branded herself? And that's your cowgirl rather. And I'm trying to remember what else she branded herself as. Okay, so now I'm covered the seeds back up. And then we're about to do peppers. So we're doing tomatoes and peppers today. I did garlic yesterday. It's a whole ass load of garlic up there. And I still got some left. I think I'm going to put it on my... It's usually supposed to be for fucking... you know what? I'm going to have to tell the Migos, hey, this shit right here don't come with that weed whacker. Because they will do that. I'll plant some shit. I come back, they done weed whacked it. I'll be like, hey. I just bought that shit and you whacked it down. It should be gone. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm gonna kick y'all ass. Whoa. That's a big ass bird. Oh my God. Ooh, wee. He had a wingspan of like 6 feet. Wow. He came out of that tree and he knocked the branch on his way out. Woo. He about to hunt somebody. Somebody little dog about to get ate. He about to get somebody little dog. Anyway. All right, y'all. We're going to do the big kahuna. I don't like the way this looks. This is so raggedy. Let's just take the dirt for free. Fuck it. Toss the fucking tray. Because it looks like it's going to crack and break. It's some bad. Is it? Yeah. Looks like it's in bad shape. Okay, let me move this one. All right. So, anyway, that's my whole thing. Like, are you going to use Islam to rebrand yourself? People rebrand all the time, but I don't think Islam needs to be something that people use to rebrand themselves. So you done went from an extreme. You've been an old hoe. Well, you're getting to be an old hoe. You realizing you're kind of played out. Your time's up. You're not as cute as you were before. Melanie King did the same thing. She got up there trying to act like she holier than thou. And she gonna teach and tell women this and that. You know, it's like, man, go head on. Go head on. Get your ass on somewhere. Get your whole ass on somewhere. You know? And that's the thing I don't like. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for people to try to use Islam to be an extreme to undo some shit that they've been on all along. You see what I'm saying? Don't use Islam to rebrand your whore, your whorishness, your hoe culture. Don't use Islam as your scapegoat to recreate yourself. Like that's gonna erase something because you didn't put a damn hijab on your head. Man, please, come on. That's some disrespectful shit. So I just reviewed a video before watching this by Corey Holcomb. And Corey Holcomb, he's he's not really a comedian. He's like a cultural commentator. He calls himself comedian, but he's actually not funny. And so he was just talking about Brittany Renner. I'm doing only potatoes, not potatoes, but I'm doing only tomatoes and peppers today. Because I don't have a whole lot of time. Oh, I used to write on these damn containers. I don't have a whole lot of time. But yeah, he said he wasn't buying it. You know, his little crew, they were commenting, and they said they wasn't buying it. I think I'm going to put bell peppers in these two. Yeah, I'll put bell peppers in these two. But he said he wasn't buying it, you know? I think a lot of people are not buying it. Like, you trying to be brand new. You trying to erase your whole culture. You know, try to fool people. I just think it's disrespectful to try to use Islam to do so. That's my only thing, you know? Don't use somebody's religion. And, I mean, Candace Owens recently converted to Catholicism, but it's authentic. It's authentic to who she is. It's not like some fucking hardcore transformation. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So you gotta see that too. People do have the ability to change, but give it some time. Like maybe she, and I'm not saying you have to have a PR campaign around, converting, but if you just come up, you a whole bag one day, and all of a sudden you come up and you want to convince everybody that hoeing is wrong and being wild is wrong, and you should have all this, standards and quality of life. You should live a certain way, and you just like yesterday you was being exactly what you're talking about. Do you really expect people to believe you? Like that's not, it's not very authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's not very authentic. You got a right to be what you want to be. What I'm saying, just don't bastardize nobody's religion. Don't use nobody's religion to try to recreate and rebrand your damn self. And it's going to be really pathetic, especially if you do that and you turn around and you misrepresent the religion. I've had several people I've seen on YouTube who've done the same thing with old Pimp Andrew Tate, okay? Andrew Tate did the same thing. You've been pimping hoes, right? You got them naked. You got them on the internet talking nasty, doing nasty things, making whole money, and you the pimp who don't pay. You exploiting women, talking crazy and reckless. You doing all this stuff, Andrew Tate. And then one fine day you get in trouble, and what do you run to but Islam? I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. Ain't nothing Islamic about him. Ain't nothing about Andrew Tate changed. You see what I'm saying? You bastardizing somebody's religion. You disrespectful. You disrespectful. Go rebrand your ass somewhere else. That's what you need to do. Go rebrand some other kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a new Lamborghini or something. Or move to a new country and say, hey, I'm exploring France or something. But don't use nobody's religion to try to recreate yourself. That's not right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Brittany Renner and Pimp Andrew Tate, they are definitely bastardizing Islam. And I hope that they are sincere. I really do. I don't think they are, but I really hope that they're sincere. And the reason why I say that is because I think that Islam will come for you. I'm not saying that they're not going to, put no fatwa on your ass, but it might not be nice for you, It might not be nice for you. It might be difficult for you to go to Islamic countries in the future if you decide you want to bastardize. He like to run to Dubai and hang out in Dubai. He might be an unwelcome character if he turn around and he ends up not being, he shames himself and he's caught himself representing Islam while he's doing so. Or if he's trying to stay out of jail and keep hollering about some damn Islam. I think he talked about in jail he didn't want to eat pork. Motherfucker, you sit there and eat bacon all the time. Shut your ass up. All of a sudden you too good for pork. Man, shut your ass up. You ain't dedicated. You not, something on my arm, see? You ain't dedicated like that. Cut it out. Just cut it out. So Brittany Renner is walking around. I bet you she don't even know why women cover. You know what I'm saying? She's just doing some shit. Do you understand why women cover? Do you understand the appropriate covering for women? And what she has to understand also is that covering is not just about the clothing. Covering is also called modesty. And so it's very immodest to be like all over social media. I'm just being honest. Like there's this chick named Crimson Cure, She seems to be to some extent a practicing Muslim. She looks like you don't know. I could never do Ramadan. That shit was killing me, man. Woo. Ramadan is tough. You gotta put your best foot forward. You gotta be a superhuman to do Ramadan. It takes practice of many years. But anyway. But this lady, Crimson Cure, she's sitting up there with red lipstick on. She's talking and barking and full of, what's the word? She's full of arrogance, collecting money, talking about women, being an advisor to men through women or the cover of women, right? And she's sitting up there with that bright ass red lipstick and a tight ass shirt. And she's just sitting in front of a camera. Now, I can't say this. She's not an attractive woman. She's not an attractive woman. So that helps. But it's not about attractiveness. It's about the intention of the heart. You know, modesty requires that you don't show yourself. You know, that you don't make a spectacle of oneself. That you don't try to be seen. It's called purda. Purda is a form of modesty. And I actually practiced an extreme form of purda when I was married, which is why I probably got really tired of Islam very quickly. So when my husband's friends would come over of the opposite sex, we had a curtain that we had between what you call the private part of the home and the public part of the home. So the hallway would have a sheet, curtain in between. And when you go to an Islamic person's house, you understand that's a purda curtain. That past that curtain, you are in the intimate places of someone's home, and there's likely somebody who may not have their head covered, may not be dressed appropriately based on who you are to them. So you do not venture into the private parts of a home of a Muslim, okay? So a man's wife might be back there washing clothes, right? And she may not have her head covered. So you don't go back there. You just stay in the public part of the home. And before a woman would cross into a daughter, you know, whoever, family member, before they cross into the public part of the home, they would make sure that they are appropriately covered and know that they are guests there. That's very common, very normal. Because purda and modesty is essential to respect in Islam. Self-respect, right? So to see Brittany Renner walking around with a hijab on her head, I just wonder, does she even understand what the concept of modesty is in Islam? Now, like I said, I practice a lot aspects of culturally. I practice a lot of aspects of Islam. I do not eat pork. I eat halal food. I keep most of what I have. Man, these bugs, these bees is tripping. Man, go. I practice, you know, a lot of parts of Islam still. And I practice modesty. I do not wear revealing clothing and stuff like that. And even now, I used to, like when I first got on YouTube, I started out being on camera. And I'm on camera as little as possible. I'm not hiding, right? Because I just don't want attention. I don't want to give people the perception that I want, like, as a female, that I'm looking for male attention. I don't want to give that signal or that feeling. I like being silly and stupid and goofy, but I don't want to come across like I'm, you know, I want men to talk to me for some romantic shit, or, you know, or I'm thirst trapping. So I kind of stay off camera for that reason. It's not that important. What I'm talking about is important, you know. I'm not here to showcase anything. I'm a married woman, so I don't need to do that. We can see what I'm doing. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm this, I'm that. That's the most, you know, some people don't even turn the fucking camera on. So I'll turn the camera on, but I am not about to, you know, like Crimson Cure does, just sit her ass there, with people oogling and googling and looking at her. She looks like a fucking frog, so no worries. She's ugly, so it's not like anybody's oogling and googling for anything good. The bitch is ugly. I have to just say that. I don't like her. I'll talk about your ass now. That's one thing about me. I'll talk about your ass. I will. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Okay. So, let me see here. I love outside, like my house and my garden. It's really fun and it's enjoyable. It's a special place to be. It's peaceful. I just got to start taking some what is it called? I can hear my voice is getting deeper now. Some anti-inflammatory stuff, so I don't be sneezing. I'm gonna pay for this shit. All this pollen I'm taking in. Y'all see that pollen? Pollen's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's like all over the ground, like the front yard, the sidewalk. Woo, baby, there's so much pollen out there. Okay, so I'm doing peppers. And I don't know if I'm going to do peppers in a row or what. Okay. I got room for one more. There go a bug. I got room for one more pot. So this whole thing is gonna be filled with peppers. Okay. So we got two things of tomatoes, and this whole thing will be like 30 peppers. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a row, a row, a row, a row, a row, like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I got one room for one more. I didn't see that spot. Oh, here they go. Fucking bees. Hey, hey, cut it out, guys. Okay, so I got enough room for all these peppers. All right. So I got row, row, row. We're gonna put this one over here in this row. Oh, I got room for one more. Hell, I got more room than I thought. Let me do one more. Okay. All right, that makes it even. Now, everybody's in there. We're tucked in good. Good, guys. Great, 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 great. All right, guys, we're in there. Okay. Whew. Let's see here. How does this work? 'Cause I got that. That's a row. Anyway. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my peppers. Let me just stick my little finger in there and get the hole going. Make it easy on myself. Just stick the little hole. That's a tough one, ain't it? Tough, 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 tough. I have to do as much as I can before it gets dark, you know. And then me and my daughter, we have reading time. But yeah, that's the last thing I have to say about the topic of, you know. I just hope people will respect Islam and not. I don't want it to become a cultural norm that when people do fuck shit, they end up trying to go to jail or they did something wrong. Like I would be so pissed off, like if Kanye West, you know, end up in trouble and then he's like, I'm converted to Islam. I'd be like, oh my God, really? Really? I just don't want Islam. I respect Islam. I do not want Islam to be a scapegoat for people who have poor behavior. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to ever happen. That's all I'm saying. We don't need a Western culture that people say, oh, I fucked up. So since I fucked up, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna claim I'm a Muslim and I'm being persecuted. You know, we don't need that. All right, y'all. So I got these. I actually paid $2 for this shit. This is the orange bell pepper. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my bell peppers. There goes some more tomatoes, not that. Okay, so I got sweet peppers. Got hot peppers. I'm gonna put them over here. And then I paid $2 for those. Those are jalapenos and some more ancho peppers. And this is mixed bell peppers. I don't trust that because I don't know what's going to come out. I want exact color. Ooh, look at that. Hungarian yellow wax pepper. I got so many peppers. Ooh, what am I going to do? Oh, I need to harvest that damn spinach too. That's thyme. Beans. Oh, I gotta plant my gourds. What's the serrano chili pepper? Boy, I'm about to spice it up in this bitch. And this is what? A serrano chili pepper. I got so many peppers. Oh, I gotta plant butternut squash. Okay. All right. All right. This is a California mixed pepper. What happened to the yellow one? I thought I had a yellow pepper. I guess I don't have yellow pepper. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna put my tomato back in here. So what I'm gonna do, let's do this a smart way. Look at the roly poly. Y'all see the roly poly? Roly poly. He's so cute. Okay. All right. Where was I at? The one there. What's that? Hot pepper. Jalapeno pepper. Okay. What is this? This is jalapeno. That says serrano. What's the difference between serrano and a jalapeno? Jalapeno's cheap. I don't need to do jalapeno. Um, what else I need to do? This says sweet pepper. Hmm. Maybe I'll do this for right here, like this. And this says hot pepper. God damn it. Okay, so maybe I'll do a different tray. That's what I'll do. I'll do a different tray. I'm gonna put bell peppers. That's the main thing I want. I want yellow and I want, wait a minute. Wait a whole damn minute. I could have sworn I had yellow bell peppers. Let me look one more time. Oh, okay, here it go. Okay, so what we gonna do? We will. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll make a whole separate thing for the other stuff. I'm gonna do sweet. Let me see. This is red and green. That's orange, and this is gonna be mixed. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get no yellow bell peppers out of this. Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll do the other two as hot peppers. These last two rows will be hot peppers, and I'll have to do a whole nother thing for. So I'm gonna do 4 rows. Yeah, I'll do all 4 of these rows for bell peppers. Bell peppers is what I cook with, and these mugs is like what? How much are they? I think these bell peppers be like, what is it? Shoot. Bell peppers be like $3 a piece. Oh wow, I got a lot of them. Oh baby, you know what? Fuck that. These will have to wait. I'm finna plant all bell peppers. This is the shit that costs me money. Them other peppers don't cost no damn money. You understand? So I'm gonna put 2 in each. 1, 2. I'm gonna do this shit whole bell peppers. Like I said before, if I plant 30, I might get 15 to actually do what I needed to do. 1, 2. And one thing I got is dirt for days, baby. I got dirt for days. I got a big ass pile of dirt over there. So it's just ain't nothing to it. I got all kind of ground. I can grow as many peppers as I want. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna grow all bell peppers. This whole damn thing gonna be bell peppers. But these mugs is like what, $2.99? I think that's what they are, $2.99 for bell peppers. So I'm gonna do 2, 2, 2. Okay. And then I'm gonna get my water. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my water, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my water and go ahead and water these peppers. Dang, I only used 1 whole pack. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy tomorrow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do these orange ones separate. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's 2 peppers and 2. I need 1 here. I did all of these. Did I get 1 in there? I didn't get 1 in there. And I didn't get 1 in there. Did I have it in there? Okay, these are good. I got peppers. I got seeds in them. So I got to put some in these too. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to just do, and that's the thing, I don't know how many of these are yellow. And I really want yellow bell peppers. I want yellow, orange, green, and red, if I'm honest, okay? So hopefully something I'm planting will turn out yellow. Did I have 1 in there? I don't know. Shit. I keep forgetting to stay to my plan. I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's the last one. Okay, there. I don't know if I got it in there. Let me put one more, just in case. I be sitting there like, why is it just dirt? Well, bitch, you didn't put no damn seed in it. That's why. Okay, so I got this one and this one left, and this one is empty. It says 85 days to harvest. This is 65 days, and the other one's 75. So I should see something around 85 days. How many days is that from now? This is April, May, June. So June. All right, let me cover this up. And I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree. I might go to the Dollar Tree. I gotta go pick up some shit. I got a event tomorrow. And one of my, hey, God dang it. Fucking bees. They keep zooming by my head playing. Go sit y'all ass down. These carpenter bees. Somebody told me the other day, somebody white, they told me, white folks, they funny. Somebody white told me, you got carpenter bees. I said, yeah, they good for the, believe it or not, carpenter bees like flowers. They be over there in the flowers. They be sniffing and eating. They gotta eat too. They was like, really? They good for your garden? I was like, yeah. So I got my own beehive pretty much. That's why I don't fuck with them. It's about 20 of them. They're very active. They just fly around here and fight all day. But they never stung me. They don't sting. So I'm like, good. And they go over to the garden. They mosey over there. They sniff and eat and do whatever bees do at the flowers, They help pollinate. So that's what that person was talking about. They thinking about getting honeybee hive. I was like, shoot, I got carpenter bees. They do all the pollinating at my house. And you know what white person gonna say? Well, why don't you, they're gonna mess your house up. Why don't you sew up the holes? I said, ma'am, that's just one piece of wood. One wood panel that goes across the whole thing. Why would I why would I cement up the hole that they live in? Why would I do that for one fucking piece of wood? I'm like, man, this was wrong with y'all. Y'all can't get along with nothing. Y'all motherfuckers just like to tear up shit and fuck up stuff. That's your nature. That's your nature. Why would you suggest that I take concrete or putty and clog up all the holes that the carpenter bees made on the house? They're doing what they designed to do. They found wood. They drilling and having fun. And they help with the garden. Why would I fuck with them? I'd be like, man, see, this is why I moved away from y'all. This is why I came to Black Lantern. Because y'all like to fuck with shit. Y'all like to make bombs and shoot up shit and destroy stuff. Y'all always trying to fuck up something. Yeah. I plant flowers another day. Yeah, I'm not a fucking fan. That's all I can say. I'm not a fucking fan. Okay? I don't like people who are always destroying shit. I don't care for that. I don't. Okay, I couldn't see any chat. If y'all was talking to me, my damn screen is tripping and fucked up. So if somebody was talking crazy to me, I won't know. That's all right too. Psychos gotta exist. All right, I'm done. I have planted all the peppers and all the tomatoes. I've planted more than probably 100 plants this session. And I'm done until tomorrow. I will finish tomorrow. Ashe, y'all.